Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. Okay guys, so as always, today's video is brought to you by BetOpenly.com, the world's first peer-to-peer sports betting site. Guys, if you haven't checked them out, definitely go check them out. It's unbelievable the amount of messages I'm getting from people. Feel free to ask in the comment section down below. If you don't believe me, this is the greatest single sports book in history, guys. You're never going to find value for sports betting like this. Cutting out the middleman and betting directly with our peers is the future of sports betting. And you pay a 1% commission as opposed to, paying minus 110 to the house. Pay 1%, only if you win. Actually, if you lose, you pay zero. So check it out, guys. Ask around on the Facebook group if you're part of the Bender Wins Facebook group. If you're not part of the Bender Wins Facebook group, join. All right, guys. Couple things to go through today. So yesterday, we got the LA Kings on a crazy comeback, guys. I don't know. I was like, I really wanted this. Like, Drew Doughty called his team out. Okay, Drew Doughty called his team out. Now, guys, LA Kings have quite a mix of veteran and younger players. But when a guy like Drew Doughty steps up in the dressing room and calls out a team, they listen. Okay, veteran, rookie, coaching staff, whatever. People listen to Drew Doughty. He's a very well-respected hockey player. And to see how the Kings come out in the first period, I'm like, this team's done. Like, they're just done playing. Like, when a guy, it's one thing to have your coach sit there and yell at you guys. It happens all the time. I've had coaches that have never yelled, not a day in their life. I had coaches that screamed their head off. Me personally, I played harder for the coaches that didn't yell because, I felt like, I didn't really respond to being yelled at as much as I did to, like, just, not disappointing that guy who was quiet and, but I'll tell you, it's a totally different story, guys, when you have a leader in the dressing room that, that calls you out. Okay, that's a personal thing. That's something you take personal, guys. As a hockey player, you take a lot of pride in. So when you see a well-respected hockey player like Drew Doughty calling out his team, guys, I don't know what the system is on that, guys, but it'd be a hell of a lean because hockey players respond to that kind of stuff, okay? It doesn't always work. Like, yesterday I'm looking at this game and I'm like, I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, I can't believe the Kings are playing like this. Played a little bit better. I mean, they didn't have a horrible period. They, I think the shots were 8-8 or something. It's just, I think calling them out, Quick had to have been one of those guys they were calling out, but, they sure stepped it up in the third, guys, and turned it around, ended up getting the win in regulation. So we did pick up a little profit. We had Colorado and Arizona over yesterday, which it didn't do. Colorado did their part. Arizona, not so much. They got shut out in Colorado. What the hell? Yeah, who gets shut out in Colorado? Anyways, so some of you guys might be confused. You're like, wait, I watched your video yesterday. You said you had no picks. Right. Well, look, guys, some people, comment like, oh, you got me, or like, you should, funny April Fool's Day, a little bit belated, or joke. Honestly, I didn't do it as a joke. I just, I'm not going to do it again, guys. I just, we made a small little profit, a baby profit. So, we had the Kings 3 ways. We lost the minus 1.5 goals. We won the win in regulation. We won the Kings. So, look, we made a little tiny baby profit. So if you missed yesterday's video, it's not the end of the world. But I wasn't really doing it as a joke. I was doing it because, I started this channel for a reason, and I don't want people just coming here for picks, okay? I want people coming here to learn about sports betting. That is the point of this, right? I messaged, I'm not even going to get into that. That's a totally different thing. But anyways, look, bottom line is, guys, I'm not going to do it again. It's just, the thing is, I just got kind of frustrated with, I think seeing just the pure volume of people just here getting picks. If it's just picks, I probably wouldn't do this, okay? Because, there's a million places out there you can get picks. Most of them are, probably going to do whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. But look, the bottom line is, guys, I started this to educate, okay? I have 16 years of experience of all the hardship and pain that I went through trying to learn this business, and I'm trying to give it to you guys a little piece at a time. And that's why the educational aspect is so important, and that's why I said in yesterday's video, no picks, and then later on I gave out picks. So the people that stuck around that wanted to learn, they got yesterday's picks. They made a little baby tiny profit, and those that didn't. And I get that. And look, I know mixed in with that as well, another aspect I didn't think about, and I apologize to those members. Some people heard no picks and basically said, I'll just watch the video later then. And watched it later, that night or today just to get the educational content, only to find out there was picks. So I apologize to you guys. I just, at the end of the day, guys, I apologize. I get frustrated sometimes. Like, I put a lot of work into this, and my main goal is to educate, okay? So, yeah. Anywho, let's talk about something more fun. On a bright note, guys, I've started work on Champions League soccer, okay? I'm going to attempt to, develop some systems. Go back. Now, that's the good news that, down the road, we're probably going to have some Champions League picks. The bad news, guys, is we're definitely not going to see anything until 2022. Okay. So, you say 2022, but why, Bender? Because that's how long it takes, guys. Like, there seems to be in sports betting this mentality of rush. Like always, we gotta get our bets in. We have to bet on this game. It's starting in 5 minutes. And, we gotta, develop a system for this one. Everything that I do with sports betting, guys, is slow and methodical. Okay. It's slow and methodical, guys. How I developed all my English Premier League. If you guys have been watching for a long time, we just started betting on English Premier League this year. Took a year to develop. Was worth the wait, right? So anything worth doing, guys, is definitely worth doing right, especially when it comes to sports betting and wagering your hard-earned money. All right, guys, let's get into today. First off, I have 3 plays in free picks, guys. I have 1 baseball and I have 2 hockey. Yeah, 2 hockey plays for you guys. Then I have 6 additional plays in Masterclass, including my first Grand Salami play of the year. Grand Salami. If you guys don't know what Grand Salami is, that's basically betting on every NHL game. No, it's not a parlay. You're betting on every NHL game. You can either bet that all the away teams are going to score more goals. All the home teams are going to score more goals combined. The total goals of every team in the NHL are going to be over a certain amount or below a certain amount. So let's say there was 10 games. You might have a total of, 56. And you have to bet, will every game be over 56? Will all the goals in the NHL be over 56? If you were to bet it over there, you would hope for one of these, 7-6 games or, an 8-5 game, something like that, right? You bet the under, obviously, you're really hoping for a couple 1-0, 2-0 type games, right? I don't bet it often, guys, but I do have a play tonight in Masterclass for that, and they're fun. They're fun, guys. Again, we're looking for value here first and foremost, but it is nice every once in a while when you find a fun bet too, because they can be entertaining, right? So, anyways, guys, we shall get cracking here, guys. First off, in baseball, we go from talking about fun now to talking about betting unders, okay? Which I do enjoy, but I know a lot of you guys don't, guys. First bet, we are going to go Toronto Blue Jays and the LA Angels under 10 minus 105, okay? So Toronto Blue Jays, the LA Angels under 10 minus 105. All right, now over to hockey, guys. I have a couple overs for you guys. So the first play is Florida and Carolina. Florida and Carolina, we are going to go over 6 minus 115. Okay, over 6 minus 115, Florida and Carolina. And the final play, guys, is Pittsburgh and the New York Rangers over 6 minus 120. Okay, Pittsburgh and New York Rangers over 6 minus 120. Okay, so that is going to be it for us today, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate, guys. If you haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Pretty much every single day, guys, I post new sports picks and educational content in the sports betting world. So thank you guys very much. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.